Saraya has addressed speculation surrounding her participation in the 2026 Royal Rumble, confirming that it was a decision not made by her. It was ultimately within WWE's hands. Now, the former AEW Women's World Champion and WWE Divas Champion, formerly known as Paige, recently sparked rumors of an in-ring comeback after posting photos of herself training in a wrestling ring, leading many fans to believe that she was going to be a surprise entrant in the match. Now, speaking on Freddie Prinze Jr.'s Wrestling with Freddie podcast, Saraya opened up about the public outcry following her absence from the event. She admitted that she was surprised by the level of support that she received given her past controversies. And this is what she had to say. A lot of people were mad that I wasn't in the Royal Rumble, and a lot of people thought I was going to be number 32. I've had such support before, but I thought I had lost all the support because of all of my controversy. But it was absolutely bonkers. There was thousands of videos across all platforms on just a couple of training videos. It was at 13 million a couple of days ago, and now it's like 18 million. It was just absolute insanity. I cried one day because of it, because I'm just like, I can't believe people still love me. This is crazy. Now, Saraya wanted to be part of the Royal Rumble, noting that the emotional history attached to the event. She also referenced a viral video from the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match, which occurred the same year she was forced to retire due to a neck injury. She said, "I wish I could be in the Royal Rumble." And there was a viral video circulating of the first ever Women's Royal Rumble. And it was that same year I got told I couldn't wrestle again. And no one knew it at the time. They have images of me backstage just crying, just being like, this is what I've always dreamed of. This is what I want to be a part of. I hope one day I can be part of it again. Despite the fan demand of her own wishes, Saraya clarified she cannot simply insert herself into the match. While Fightful Select reports that she was not approached for an appearance, Saraya emphasized that the ball is simply in WWE's court, saying it was a viral as well. And everyone's just hoping that I was going to be in this Royal Rumble, that I finally get to be a part of it. I've always dreamed of being part of it. So yeah, it was incredible. I wish I was part of it. It's more to it. WWE has to make that decision, not me. Everyone obviously wants me to go back, and they do. And I hope, for one, that Saraya gets that moment. She's a name that everyone knows, both current and past. She's still young enough where she can go back and have several year run. She has star power. She can work in the ring. The AEW fit was never a fit. It was never going to work. She's a WWE byproduct, and I think that is where she should remain. In the same interview with Freddie Prinze Jr., Saraya opened up about losing her passion for the professional wrestling industry during her time in All Elite Wrestling. Now, the former AEW Women's World Champion, who was with AEW from 2022 to early 2025, revealed that while she enjoyed her tenure there, certain creative aspects left her feeling unfulfilled. Speaking on Freddie Prinze Jr.'s Wrestling's podcast, Saraya admitted that she fell out of love with the industry for a brief period. She cited dissatisfaction for her own on-screen character as a contributing factor for her unhappiness. She said, I'm taking wrestling so seriously. There was a botch on my end. She said, I lost my passion for it for a second. I fell out of love with it. And it kind of made me miserable at one point. I feel like the company I was in, I loved being in AEW. I had so much fun, but the character I was doing, I was simply wasn't too happy with it. And I wish I could have done certain matches and certain things, and it didn't come to be, and that's fine. Despite the burnout she expressed, Saraya is now motivated to make a return to the ring in the best shape of her life. She expressed a desire to recapture the magic of her Paige persona from her NXT days, but at an even higher level. She said, I kind of fell out of love with it, and now I'm just like, I need to start training again. I need to get my ass back in shape. I need to be the Paige that I was in NXT, but better. I can still do it at 33. I still got it. And she also clarified that her recent return to training was not specifically for the Royal Rumble, but rather for a long-term plan to get back into fighting shape. She said, I do want to come back to wrestling. I do want to start getting in the swing of things. And if I was to come back, I'll be better than you've ever seen me. I can promise that. Maybe, or maybe not. I think there's a lot of potential left, but it's going to wait and see how everything shakes out. MJF believes that he is currently performing at the highest level of his career during his second reign as the AEW World Heavyweight Champion. The Salt of the Earth captured the title at the World's End 2025 pay-per-view event and is currently preparing for a title defense against Brody King. Yep, it's going to happen. Now, speaking on You Better Bet, MJF reflected on his recent work, citing programs with Will Ospreay, Hangman Page, and the Hurt Syndicate as evidence of his momentum. He said, between that, meaning the Hurt Syndicate run, the stuff I did with Will Ospreay, the stuff I've done with Hangman and the Page, and the stuff that I'm doing literally right now with Brody, I feel like this is the best run of my career. I feel like this is the hottest that I've felt in a little while. It's not because I'm not great, of course, I'm great, but it's because I feel like I have more runway. Now, he attributed his current standing in the industry to consistency on a national TV level since a young age. He noted that he began his career on beIN Sports with MLW at the age of 19 before moving to Warner Bros. Discovery with AEW at the age of 23. He said, right now, people are talking about me in the same reference as some of the all-time greats. I think the reason why that's happening is because of consistency. Consistency is the key. I have been on national television since I was 19 years old, professional wrestling. Yeah, I don't count MLW as national TV. I don't think many people do either, but I digress. Now, despite his extensive resume, the champion emphasized that he is yet to reach his prime. Being under 30 years old, MJF warned the rest of the industry that he plans to remain at top for decades to come. He said, I can say beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is the best I've ever been. We've not even reached my prime. I'm not even 30 yet. I'm terrified for everybody. I got a good 30 more years left in this industry. We're just getting started. That's BS. He's not going to be around for the next 30 years. He's not going to wrestle till he's 60. I think he's in his prime right now. I think MJF is doing by far the best work that AEW has to offer. I think he is the best star overall that they have. I think he is their biggest draw that they have. I think he is their best talker that they have. And I was advocating throughout 2025 this idea that AEW, oh my goodness, this guy's a good wrestler, so we have to push him to the moon, despite the fact that he has no charisma and there's no one paying to see this person perform. That was an issue. And at a time where AEW is going down and they're declining right now, and they need a real strong upswing, I felt like it was very, very important for AEW to get back on track. And I thought by doing that and putting the world title back on MJF was a great step in that right direction. And I think that they've realized that, they're going with that, and now we're seeing that finally pay off, which is such a welcome thing.